Hello, everyone. This is Logan59XP for a late by only a couple hours, but still a late reaction to the newest Mario movie trailer. Yeah, I didn't bother watching this one live because I stayed up all night anyway, just because, even though there was no reason for me to, but just because recently I've been staying up like literally all night, even though I probably shouldn't, but that's what I've been doing. And because of that, and this being at 2 p.m., it's like, I could have reacted to this live if I really wanted to. I really could have, but it's like, it's the second trailer. It's not that important. Honestly, I'm surprised they're even doing a direct. I mean, I thought it was weird when they did a direct for the first trailer, but hey, it's the first trailer, so I can kind of understand slapping the direct moniker on it. But did the second one really need to be a direct as well? Like, is every trailer they do going to be a direct? I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's just kind of weird to me. But anyways, so I basically have just gotten up and I have not seen anything except for like the poster leaks from like a day or two ago. So I've seen like the little, like the poster of like, you've got Luigi or whatever. That's all I've seen. Just like the couple of like leaked like posters or whatever from like the other day, but I have not seen anything in the trailer itself yet, so I'm basically spoiler free. And then we got the trailer up right here, or the direct rather. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at this. So yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and jump into this. Well, hold on, is it stuttering? No. Then how come it looks like it's stuttering? Doesn't say there's any drop frames. Whatever.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto from Nintendo. Today, I'm excited for you all to see the second trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The first trailer we released in October was seen by lots and lots of people around the world.
Yeah, because you made a direct.
For supporting this movie.
This is the trailer that I think is gonna make or break the movie for people, because I think people came out of the first trailer like actually like kind of interested, like, hey, this actually looks like it could be good. This looks like it could be decent. But this trailer is probably the one that's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna know for sure after this one, or at least that's how I'm assuming it's gonna go. But again, we'll see in a second here. If you haven't seen the reaction to the first trailer I did when that happened, basically it actually looks, I mean, I basically have the same opinion as everyone else, where I was like, hey, this actually looks kind of decent. This might actually be alright. This might actually be good even. Because I feel like a lot of people had like no faith in this movie the second that they found out Illumination was attached to it. And then, of course, the cast reveal from, like, last year was, like, a huge meme with the Chris Pratt as Mario and Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong and all that stuff. And, of course, the one complaint people did have with the last trailer was, like, how Chris Pratt was just Chris Pratt. We'll, of course, get to hear more of him in this trailer, I'm sure, but yeah.
Playing Donkey Kong is Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Jack Black is Bowser as well. Yeah. Jack Black actually did a decent job in the last trailer. Like, again, for as much of a meme as the casting has been, like, aside from Chris Pratt, everything has seemed to work so far. But to be fair, we also didn't get to hear that much. We didn't even get to hear Luigi speak. He just got a little tease at the end.
I thank you, and Zelda does too.
So we'll have to see what happens.
There's a cat named Mario and a dog named Koopa. Okay then, let's press the start button again.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, we got the little do. Yeah. So yeah, the whole thing where they like changed how he looks, like not a ton, but like they changed him just enough that like you can tell he has a different design. Okay, so yeah, DK looks. So yeah, again, yeah, you can. So basically, all of the characters look slightly different.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Wow, yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
You think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a...
Okay, you wanna know what this reminds me of? Remember like years ago when there was that like report that like Mario is no longer a plumber? Well, clearly that was backtracked on, or that was never true, because they literally show Mario and Luigi as plumbers.
I got this. No problem.
Yeah, it's basically just Chris Pratt. I mean, I don't really care all that much, so that's what it is, but that's all it is. Like, that's all it is. It's just Chris Pratt. Okay, we got the Tanuki. We got the... Yeah, Peach also looks a little different. We get that shot from the first trailer. Yeah, they just went through the Bifrost. Wait, does Luigi have the Poltergeist? Mario Kart's in this thing? Rainbow Road? They're putting in all the teaser for Mario Kart 9? Is that what the carts are gonna look like in Mario Kart 9? Nah. Okay. We're gonna watch it again, obviously.
How was that? It looks like we'll be able to see a new side of Princess Peach, played by Anya-san. Donkey Kong was there too. It's been over 40 years since the release of the original Donkey Kong game, which was also my debut title. We've also changed his design for the first...
Technically speaking, it wasn't. The first game he ever worked on was like... I forget the name of the game, but like, you know that one assist trophy in Smash? That's like, it's like the yellow guy with like the gun? That, I think, was the first game he ever worked on, and that came out in like 1977. Don't quote me on that, but Donkey Kong was not the first game he worked on, but it was his first major game. Okay, so that's all it was? Okay, so... Yeah, like, why have it direct for just a 5-minute whatever? Oh, well, whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and watch that again. I'm guessing the reasoning behind having it be a direct is it gets more eyeballs on them, because obviously directs are, like, very popular. So if we call it a direct, everyone's gonna watch it. But people were gonna watch this anyway, so I'm not really sure if that was... I don't know. It's all semantics. It doesn't really matter. It's just... I don't know. So yeah, Mario's design, like, yeah, so... It's a bit different, but it's still very much Mario. DK's design, the more I look at it, the more I can tell what they changed. Yeah, his face definitely looks different.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Wow, yay.
But there's one problem.
We don't get to hear much of Luigi, so I don't really have
Like you.
much to say about him, other than I don't really have a problem with it, I guess. Yeah, look at that. They're not plumbers anymore. Yeah, clearly... Okay, no, wait, no, that's not the Poltergeist. Okay, I thought that was the Poltergeist. No, that's just, like, their plumbing equipment. Oh, I just realized that she's wearing the... I missed this last time. Peach is wearing the, like, bike outfit from, like, the Mario Kart games. But yeah, like, Mario, it's... I mean, this is what everyone expected, but, like, it's literally just Chris Pratt. So yeah, Tanuki, Fire Peach from 3D Land? No, not 3D Land, 3D World. I mean, Peach isn't playable in that game, but like there's like Rosalina, like there's Fire Rosalina in that game, so that's probably what that color scheme is based off of. Wait, hold on. Is that specific shot actually the Poltergeist? Like maybe the one from earlier wasn't, but is that specific one the Poltergeist? No, I don't think it is. No. You can see the wrenches. No. That's not the Poltergeist. I wouldn't be surprised if he got it at some point, but maybe they don't want to show that. But yet they'll show this. Mario Kart 9. This is what Mario Kart 9 will look like on the PlayStation 5. Or PlayStation 7, maybe. But like... but yeah. I mean, sure, it's a Mario movie. Let's go ahead and put Mario Kart and Rainbow Road. It's not literally Rainbow Road, obviously, because it's not in space, but like, come on. Now, the kart design that Mario has is basically, I was joking about how this is what the default kart's going to be like in Mario Kart 9, but like, this kart design is the one from Mario Kart Wii. Like, it's not exactly the same, I think, but it's like very clearly based off of it. That cart that DK is in right now, I believe that's from... Is that from Mario Kart Wii, or is that from 7? I think that's a cart that actually exists, or at least it's based off an existing one. Peach is kind of just on like a normal like kind of bike, so there's not really much I can say about that one, although I'm sure all of these are based off of existing carts, but I know for a fact that the cart Mario's on right now is definitely like, that's like the Mario Kart Wii one, basically. Yeah, you can't really see from behind all that much. Then we get, whoa, there's a ton more. We get the little bounce sound effect. Wait, is that Funky Kong? Is that Funky Kong I see? Did they put Funky Kong in this? Or am I crazy? But no, it can't be, because they would have to put him on the... See, that can't... Well, no, because you see another one over there on the left, so maybe that's not him. Plus, like, they wouldn't put Funky Kong in the movie and not have him be on the Flame Rider. Or maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they don't know about that kind of stuff. I don't know. But, I don't know. But one of those might be Funky Kong. I didn't see Diddy anywhere, though. Okay, let's go through it one more time, just for thorough's sake, or whatever. And then, yeah. Just one more time, just for the heck of it. So one thing I can say is, like the last trailer, this one looks very good visually. I mean, I know I've memed it for a while now, the whole, like, this is what Mario will look like. Like, you know, all of those, you know, Nintendo hired this man, like, Unreal Engine 4, Unreal Engine 5, like, demos that people like to talk about. This movie is basically that, but, like, real. In terms of, like, visual quality, it's very, very good. But then again, it's a movie, and movies are obviously much further ahead in the technological space than games, because you can do a lot more with, you know, pre-rendered stuff as opposed to real time. Even if games do look pretty good now, but at the same time, the hardware we're talking about when it comes to something like Mario is obviously like the Switch as opposed to like the PS5. So yeah, but yeah, the game looks very good. The movie looks very good visually. Even if some of the designs for the characters are a little weird, visually speaking, overall, like graphically or whatever, it looks obviously really good.
Look at us. We're adorable.
I got this. No problem.
Come on, Mario. Our big adventure begins now.
This right here is taken from a level. This is literally lifted from, like, I want to say Super Mario World. Like this, like, section where it's just a long stretch with the sheeps jumping up. That's from, like, Super Mario World. I'm pretty sure. That's literally just taken from one of the games. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'm just pointing it out in case anyone doesn't know. This is literally taken from, like, one of the games. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's Super Mario World. Yeah. Oh, so do we have leaks on whatever, if there's gonna be any other power-ups? Oh, I just realized we have Yoshi's right there. Yoshi's look pretty much the same. I mean, it's kind of hard to really mess up a Yoshi design, or mess with a Yoshi design all that much.
No pressure.
But it's like, what is that they're in? Is that like, I was joking that it's the Bifrost, but like what is that? Like, my initial thought would have been like maybe it's a clear pipe from like Super Mario, you know, 3D World, but it doesn't look like a pipe. It looks like it's like literally like a stream, like the Bifrost or something. But I don't know. And then yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah, I feel like that is Funky Kong, but I can't tell for sure because there's another character that looks just like that character on the left. So, and there obviously wouldn't be two of them. So yeah, I don't know.
How was that?
But yeah, so
See a new side of Princess Peach, played by Anya.
okay then. So I guess overall thoughts on that trailer.
40 years since the release of the original Donkey Kong.
I haven't seen anything that's made me worried yet. I haven't seen something that's made me go, oh boy, there it is, there's the illumination, there's the thing that's gonna drag this movie down. I haven't seen that yet.
Comical personality and design reminiscent.
Okay, I think Miyamoto's literally about to say what I'm about to say here, but I'll say it before him. So this DK design, at first it looked slightly different, but now that I look at it more, it's very clear what the design is going for. This DK design is based off of the original 1981 design of DK, not the 1994 rare incarnation that we have now. Like the current incarnation of DK that we all know was made by Rare in 1994 for Donkey Kong Country, and the original 1981 version of DK pretty much died after that point, outside of like that one Game Boy game. But this is going back all the way to the original designs. That's why he looks this way. And it doesn't have like what we consider now the classic design, even though it's newer.
Of the original character.
Yeah. So yeah, he basically just said it. So yeah, I think they should have just left it alone, honestly. But I think they should have just kept it on the current design that everyone knows. But I don't know.
What do you think? Well, that's all for now.
But yeah, so far, we'll see what happens, because there's going to be at least one more trailer before this comes out. I haven't seen any big red flags yet. I haven't seen anything that's made me, like, really worried yet. So far, I haven't seen any huge issues. It visually looks good. Everyone except for Chris Pratt is doing a good job, I guess. And then Chris Pratt's Chris Pratt, so take that for what you will. I don't really care all that much either way, but obviously I know that will bug. That obviously is something that's gonna bug a lot of people. And what's funny is I think for a lot of people it's gonna be hard to not just hear, yeah, Chris Pratt being Chris Pratt, because that's all it is. But the thing is, we've actually had this exact same thing before with Ryan Reynolds in Detective Pikachu, right? In Detective Pikachu, Ryan Reynolds is just Ryan Reynolds. He doesn't put on a voice, right? And that didn't really bother me either. Like, I think when people going into that movie were like, am I just going to hear Deadpool? Am I just going to hear Deadpool talking in Pikachu's body the whole time? And it didn't really feel like that to me. Even though that's technically all it is, it didn't feel like it. Well, this be able to accomplish what Detective Pikachu did, where it uses an unaltered voice that people associate with other characters and have it work and not feel like it's just one character's voice coming out of another character's body. Because at least in my opinion, I'm sure a lot of people will disagree, but at least in my opinion, Detective Pikachu, it didn't feel like I was just hearing Deadpool. It didn't just feel like I was hearing Ryan Reynolds the entire time. It felt like I was hearing Detective Pikachu, even though it was clearly Ryan Reynolds' voice, if that makes any sense, right? I don't know if this movie is going to be able to pull that off, because it feels like from the get-go, people are just, like, not thrilled about the Chris Pratt being Chris Pratt, not doing any real, like, big voice change. Everyone seems to be cool with all the other voice acting choices. People are cool with Jack Black and whatnot, but I don't know, but of course Mario being, the main character, that's definitely going to be interesting. I imagine that once the movie comes out, assuming that there's not any other, like, big issues with it, I imagine that's going to be the number one complaint. It's going to be, like, Chris Pratt is Chris Pratt. That's going to be, like, the main complaint. But we'll have to see when the movie comes out. But yeah, trailer, yeah, it was a decent trailer, just like the last one. I don't have any big complaints with it, really. Other than I think they should have kept the original DK design. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I get it, they wanted to do a throwback because it's the first movie and it's a big deal or whatever, or something like that. Or maybe it's because Miyamoto just wanted to go back to the old design. I don't know, but because obviously Miyamoto has a lot of creative input, which up until this point I've been very like neutral on, because on the one hand I trust Miyamoto more than Illumination, but I also don't trust Miyamoto at the same time really all that much either. So I don't know, but so far it seems to be fine. So far the movie seems to be coming out fine, but of course we're gonna have to wait and see. And up until this point, I wasn't really... So, up until the last trailer came out, I wasn't really sure if I was going to actually watch the movie or not. At this point, it's pretty much a guarantee I'm going to end up seeing it. And therefore, I'm going to obviously end up doing a video on it. So, be on the lookout for that one. Whenever that happens, I guess. But, yeah, so... I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you like this trailer? Did you hate this trailer? What did you like or not like about it? Any opinions I got about this trailer? By all means, leave it down below. I'd be interested to see what you guys think. And yeah, so I guess that's pretty much all I got to say. So this is Logan59XP, and I'll see you guys next time.